I have done so much in the last 6 months. I know the first time I made the video, it was a little bit more about my experiences, things that I've done, things that I'm going through. But now, since I've done so much, I could now explain that, in life, you just got to try. You got to contact people. You got to take those steps in life. It is tough. I know that you feel like when you're filming, you can't talk to nobody. You can't get a hold of anybody that is willing to help you, but it is very, very possible. And that's some stuff that I definitely wanted to get into and talk about overall. So mainly, it started off back in, I want to say, it was possibly back in November. I was just searching the web, looking for web jobs, and I ended up coming upon a posting on Backstage for acting. I know initially I want to be a director, but I've done acting just to kind of get my foot in the door for a lot of stuff. And I ended up working with Christopher Koch. I'll put his YouTube channel up right now. He is an amazing director to work with. And not only that, I knew about his short films prior to me working with him. But prior to that, in November, I ended up getting the posting. I did not want to pay for Backstage, so I ended up contacting him on Instagram, and doing that helped so much. He ended up doing a video call. We went over the film. It's an untitled film. I cannot talk about it just yet because it has not been released. But it was just contacting him and being myself and being able to speak with him. I met so many people, great people on set during that time period. So it's been really phenomenal. It's been great. Building relationships overall in that film community, as well as during that process, I was able to just learn, sink in, learn a lot of just the overall talks about film when you're on set, the different titles, and just being an actor, just seeing all that and letting them deal with the film and me just stepping in and doing my scenes. I got to see how a director acts, how a gaffer acts, how the director of photography, and just overall just the abundance of people getting together and creating a film. It was great. It was a great experience overall. And during that time in November as well, I got lucky. I got to go see a film with some friends and with my wife, and we had a wonderful time. I mean, it was a great experience in LA. We went to Amoeba, walked around, we did a lot of fun stuff. We went to go see J. Kelly in theaters. It was a pre-showing before it was released on Netflix. So we watched it during the time that we were there. I just made a fun video of me talking about my first experience going there to go watch J. Kelly at the Egyptian, which is owned by Netflix. And just being there, it was so cool. I talked about the film, everything, Adam Sandler, George Clooney's acting experience, the way that it was about film and a guy doing so much in film, and then just overall just becoming who he is as a person and realizing that, people know him as an actor, but he hasn't had time to be who he was and to let people know this is his true self. So it was a cool experience. It was a really good film to watch. Not only that, I did that video, and then shortly after, the Egyptian Theater contacted me. I was able to get a really cool shirt it said "All My Memories Are Movie" from the film, as well as a really big book, an obsolete book that had the script and the just overall making from Noah Baumbach. And it was cool. And that was just me making videos and doing stuff like that. And I guess they saw my passion, they loved it, and I was able to just get something free out of it. And that was one of the experiences I had that just overall shaped me, helped me grow, and made me feel like, wow, people are listening. Netflix is listening. And being at the Egyptian, just overall the movie experience there, it was phenomenal. I would recommend anybody, if you're in the LA area, to go check it out. Yes, and shortly after that, I also got to work with a lot of cool young filmmakers, or around my same age as well, in Cal State Northridge. We were able to make a short film together. We were just, honestly, it was just the meeting people, being in the college campus, making this short film that they had in mind. It was honestly super phenomenal. I had a wonderful experience with everybody there, and I got to meet two incredible actors that I'm in contact with today. And also the people that made that film were great people. And it was a great experience. It was a fun film to just act in and to shoot with them and to kind of just see the educational part of it, what their professors expect for them as a filmmaker. So overall, I had so much fun. It was great. I would recommend anybody, if you can't get into college, contact young filmmakers. They're always looking for people to help with films. And even if you do acting, if you do anything, it was one thing that I should have done a long time ago. So it was honestly an experience to share with others that are interested in filmmaking and don't know where to start. There's so many people in college campuses that you don't even need to go to the campus to meet them. Like the other two actors, they didn't even go to that campus either. So that's one thing I could say, is that you're more than welcome. Everything is open when it's an art and you're trying to create. People are willing to help you. So I just love that experience overall. And then so that all that stuff happened in November of that time period. I mean, during all that time period, I also was going to a lot of events. I was going to CreepyCon Aftermath, and meeting with all the actors. During that time period, I got to talk to so many actors, amazing actors. But for example, like Sam Jones from TED, he was able to watch one of my short films. So Jamie Presley from White Chicks as well. Her and I had a wonderful conversation. We talked for a while as well about just filmmaking overall and common interests and things we had. She showed me some behind the scenes stuff from a film that she was working on as well. And just overall, just me meeting all the actors and people I got to meet. There's so many that I could talk about, but it was just a really fun experience. The top of it, I mean, I got to also meet Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future. He was phenomenal to me. I didn't really get to talk to him for a while, but I was able to kind of express to him, you know, just my pleasures of just loving Back to the Future and how much it just makes me want to just do films and be a part of it, especially because I'm so local to so many of the filming spots. So I got to go and walk around and just check a bunch of the sets, like from FanFest night and just going to La Puente Hills as well. So I was just sharing that with Christopher, and it was a phenomenal experience. I mean, one thing I could recommend for you guys, young filmmakers, people that don't know where to go and where to connect with people, go to these events, go to CreepyCon, go to Monsterpalooza. I know it's horror-based stuff, but there's a lot of people there that work on horror and other branches of filmmaking. So it's a good diverse place to get involved and to talk to a lot of people. It's one thing I will always recommend for you guys to do. And yes, go out there, look for these events. There's so many, they happen all the time. I mean, one that is coming up is Monsterpalooza. It's in Pasadena. So if you're in the area, get your tickets to that. I think it starts like in May. I know that CreepyCon Aftermath starts in July. So that's a couple opportunities for you guys if you guys are watching this video in that time frame. And yeah, so just after all of that, I was able to also get involved and create a script that I was making during those time periods. I was writing a script, and it was for a UFO film. It's called Tease. I was able to write it and direct it as well. I also composed 2 songs in the film. I know it sounds like crazy, but trust me, you guys can all do it. It was supposed to be a found footage film. I wanted it to feel like it was a YouTube video, and during that process was so much fun. One of the actors from Cal State Northridge that I met, she acted in the film, and also a couple of my friends and coworkers that have never acted that were able to act and do a phenomenal job. The main actor, Justin as well, he was able to just bring out this character for me, and that's who I saw as that character. So he did a phenomenal job, and it was his first time acting. So yeah, you just gotta ask people. You gotta like ask and connect with people and let people know what the deal is and stuff like that. And that's one thing that I did with them, and we made that short film. It was a great experience. We did get the cops called on us at one point, but just overall it was crazy. I would love to make a video about the making of that film and just kind of just yeah, just like a little interview. Maybe I could get Justin involved and some of the people that helped me with that as well. Also, my college friends, Dallas and Ian, helped as well with a lot of the cinematography. Just overall, just supportiveness. So thankful for them, as well as Netzi, my wife, just helping on set. They were just phenomenal. I could not do it without them. As well as my good friend Johan as well. He's a good guy when it comes down to just teaching me the film stuff that I didn't know. He was able to teach me sound and to just coordinate sound overall. So yeah, great people that were able to help me and to create this story tease. So if you guys have not seen it, I would recommend you guys watch it and leave a comment. Yeah, and then also overall, I mean, that was all happening from that time period. So then coming January, that's when I got to go film with Christopher and act in his film, and that's where I met so many great people on set, and we were able to just connect, and we were able to create this story. And I said I got to see a lot of the process of filmmaking in a different perspective as an actor, and meeting so many people, and I can't wait. Hopefully I could work with them all once again. It was great. I would love to talk about it more, but once that film comes out, I will share hours and hours of just conversations and things that we did during that time period. Because overall, it was an amazing experience that Christopher was able to give me, and yeah, it was just a great opportunity, and I'd love to make a video on it more in detail later once that film comes out. Yes, also continuing everything else, one also place I was getting a lot of experiences was with Rock Hill Church as well. I ended up contacting the cinematographer people there that were working on the broadcasting part of filmmaking, and I always wanted to do broadcasting. I love sports. I love MLB. I watch baseball so much. I grew up watching basketball, and just overall the idea of broadcasting, it's like you only have one shot, you have only one time call, and that's it. You got to make it happen. So I had the opportunity to be one of the multiple camera operators depending on the day. Yeah, I didn't go to film school, but me contacting, talking with the local churches, they were able to give me that opportunity to just, work with them and to learn so much about operating camera work and just being there. It's just phenomenal, and at the same time, it's very spiritual as well. You're around a lot of spiritual people there, very humbling, very respectful, and the guidance there is phenomenal. And that's one thing that I definitely did not know I needed. So it was a wonderful experience that I got to have with them to this day, that I'm still doing the broadcasting Sundays. Yeah, that's one thing I was able to do, and it's been very beneficial. Just because I can't, apply that to real life situations, but once I get that experience with broadcasting, I'm able to apply that and use the same experience there for like a sport. If I ever wanted to go help the Dodgers film in LA, or the Angels, or the hockey team, the Kings, like even the news reporting, like the whole broadcasting part of it, I've been learning from there is the same concept as anything else. So yeah, I'm really blessed that I got to have that opportunity. And also, one of the final things I was able to accomplish was I contacted Story Shorts. Right now, I am part of their team, and I've been having the wonderful experience with them. I feel like I'm part of family. I found a film community that is local. They are in kind of the Inland Empire area, Riverside, Inland Empire. But I mean, they have been making amazing short films. So many good ones that you guys have to check out. Here is their YouTube channel right up here, and as well as the Instagram. They have done so many good films, so many inspiring films, as well as intense films as well. And just overall, the connections I'm having with them, and just learning so much about filmmaking, editing, and just pushing out the branch, and to be just overall I guess just fundamentally just have a strength in film. You do need a team, so finding that team was phenomenal. I'm so glad I've been working with them and building also a friendship with them and meeting amazing people. So yeah, I mean, it's been phenomenal. It's been great. I'm so happy I got to connect with you guys again and to make another video like this. Maybe 6 months later I can make another one. But yeah, I'm grateful. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. just overall, feel free to comment. Love to, hear your guys' film experiences. If you guys are filmmakers and just need some guidance, feel free to contact me on also social media. And this is my social media as well. In the description, I'll put it. But just contact me. Let's make films. That's all I could say. And I will talk to all of you guys later. Subscribe, comment, and like my video if you thought it was very entertaining. Thank you.